Welcome back. Now, The Chosen is a historic streaming series, the first ever multi-season show depicting the life of Jesus Christ through the eyes of those who actually knew him. It is the #1 biggest crowd-funded project of all time. It's getting rave reviews, and it's already been translated into 50 languages and counting. I want you to welcome the star of The Chosen, Jonathan Roumie, and the director, Dallas Jenkins. Jonathan, I guess of all the roles that an actor ever is challenged to play, playing Jesus may be the toughest?
Quite possibly, yes. Yeah, definitely the most challenging, but also the most rewarding of my career thus far. So, and probably will be, yeah, going forward.
How do you prepare? I mean, how do you, because there have been a number of people that have played Jesus, from Max von Sydow to, so many different people, and Jim Caviezel. Mm-hmm. How did you prepare for the role to be different and significant, and to make it so that you carried it out?
I think the first thing I wanted to do was get out of my own way and try to impose any kind of ideas about who I think Jesus needs to be, how I need to depict him. Everything I do starts with prayer. So for me, it was about just praying that God would use me as a vessel to communicate his spirit in this story in a way that is so beautifully written by Dallas and his team, and to communicate, the love and compassion of Christ and mercy of God to humanity, and just try not to get in the way of that. So,
Dallas, I think it's significant. This was a crowd-funded project.
Yeah.
And so you asked people around the world to say, we want to help you make this movie. And it became the biggest of all time.
Yeah, I had a short film that I did for my church's Christmas Eve service about the birth of Christ from the perspective of the shepherds. And it ended up going viral. And at the end of it, we said, look, if you want to see this as a show, a multi-season show, you can invest. It wasn't donations, it was investment. And 19,000 people around the world invested $10 million for us to do season 1. And something about that short film, something about, I think, the need that people have for a project like this that's not controlled by a studio or a TV network. We were doing it by, on our own rules and our own playing field. And I think people really knew that meant they could trust it. And I think that really contributed to them wanting to be part of it.
I want us to see a clip from The Chosen, because I think it gives people a little picture. You want to set it up for us?
Yeah, this is from episode 4 of season 1, and it is one of the more famous miracles in the Bible, and one of the most intense, rewarding scenes we've ever filmed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this captures the human plus the divine aspect of Jesus in one scene.
Let's watch.
Put that down for a catch. A little farther out.
I don't have a quarrel with you, teacher. We've been doing this all night. Nothing. All right. At your word.
I love that clip. And Jonathan, one of the things that was so powerful about it, it wasn't the dialogue, it was your facial expressions as Jesus. And I thought, that's the most beautiful depiction I think I've ever seen of Jesus in that miracle. And I've seen a lot of different films.
Thank you.
I just love the way that it's carried out. And it's so vivid, so very powerful. Are you excited about how this is affecting people when you see the reaction people have to the film?
Oh, it's humbling, it's awe-inspiring, it's kind of incredible to think that you could be a part of something that is so tangibly and substantially effective on people's personal and spiritual lives. Yeah, it just every day we both get letters and messages and emails, and I was online getting a cup of coffee at this my favorite donut shop in Los Angeles the other day, and there was two young women that were hanging out, and one had this. She was wearing a mask. It said "Happy Easter." I said, "Oh, I like your mask," and she's like, "Oh, thanks." And I said, "I happen to be wearing a Chosen hoodie, which is a really awesome piece of gear, and just coincidentally." And I said, "Have you seen this show?" And she's like, "What show?" I said, "This show, The Chosen." And her friend was like, "Oh, the show." You're Jonathan Roumie. I'm like, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. And she immediately started breaking down tears.
Oh, wow.
She's like, you have no idea how this show has ministered to me in my life in the past year. I went through some super difficult times, and thank you. She just couldn't stop thanking me.
What
Tears.
a beautiful affirmation of what you're doing.
It's incredible.
So Dallas, season 2 begins this weekend.
Easter Sunday. Season 1 has approached 100 million views to date, and the
Wow.
excitement for season 2 has gone crazy. And Easter Sunday, 8 o'clock Eastern, we're doing a global live stream. People all over the world will be watching the first episode. So it's been quite an exciting ride.
It's something I'm just thrilled and so very happy to have you guys here to talk about it. I hope people will be able to watch it and will watch it. Season 2 debuts, just as Dallas said, on Easter Sunday this weekend. Season 1 is already available now on DVD, Blu-ray, and streaming at the website on your screen, so write that down, or you can download their app. And follow Inside the Chosen on Facebook.